boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now listen, you already know time and energy are the highest forms of currency. Time and energy, the highest forms of currency. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, getting to that moolah, but always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to all my day one investors. Everybody that's highly invested in Grown Man Business TV, you already know. Organically, we are growing this channel organically. Is what it is, my G. Listen, man, constant elevation. We on our way to the top. We approaching 25,000 subscribers organically. So big shout out to y'all. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new investors, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube. Yeah, I said that. The Realest channel on YouTube. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. I'm the only one in this lane, my G. Big salute to y'all. And make sure when y'all come into this channel, when y'all come into this live stream, y'all hit the like button and y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all getting them notifications. Make sure y'all are in tune with the Realest channel on YouTube. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, man, you see the thumbnail. I'm sure you see that. You know what I mean? You see the title. You know, the LAPD are setting traps for LA gang members. The LAPD always setting traps for LA gang members. And you know what? When this came across my feed, when this came across my DM, I said, man, this got to be spoken about, because we already talked about the distractions. Yeah. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, the Diddler, a big distraction from a lot of things that's taking place in America right now. And not only on a political scale, but in the streets. It's a lot of action taking place in the streets, and they don't want you to look that way. They don't want you to pay attention to that. They don't want you to give that information, to give that game on what's taking place in the streets. So this live right here, this message right here is dedicated and sent directly. I'm talking direct to consumer to my West Coast homies. To all my homies from the West Coast, to everybody that's out there in LA, all the way up to Nevada, all the way down to Diego. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Grown Man Business TV is here to give you that pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. And yeah, I said it. It ain't going to be no allegedly. We not going to sugarcoat it. We not going to try to hide it. We going to keep it 100% pure over here. The LAPD is setting traps for gangs out there in LA. See, one thing for sure, two things for certain. You gang members out there in LA got to understand something. The majority of the beef, the majority of y'all enemies, the majority of the wars that y'all been fighting for the last 40 to 50 years was all initiated by the LAPD. The LAPD, homie. Yeah, let's just keep it all the way 100. The police. Yeah, the biggest gang in America. In LA, California, y'all got some of the biggest gang members in America. When it come to your police department, some of the dirtiest cops in America are out there in LA, Los Angeles. You know what I mean? And you got to know something, man. It's been happening like this for a long time. We've been getting wind of this for a long time. It's been put right in front of our face for decades now. Who assassinated Tupac? Yeah, the FBI. They was right there, the LA. Yeah, you already know what I'm. Yeah, who assassinated Biggie Smalls? The police department. And it seemed like nobody want to say this. It seemed like nobody really want to pinpoint what's going on out there. But that's why you got Grown Man Business TV. That's why I give you this content. That's why I break it down to the smallest compound. That's why I give you this dope straight off the brick into the bottles. So again, this right here is for my LA homies. This right here is for my West Coast riders. Now, we're going to break down exactly what I'm talking about. But I want to let y'all know it's time to unite over there in Cali. It's time to unite. LA is the mecca of gang banging. Yeah, it was gangs out there in Chicago. It was gangs out there in New York. But LA is the mecca of what we consider and what we call gang banging. And I just think that it's asinine. Yeah, I'm going to use that word. It's asinine, my G, at the fact that all of you gang members out there in LA have not put one and two together. Y'all have not connected the dots on the real reason why y'all warring in them LA streets, on the real reason why you sliding in them LA streets. It really ain't got nothing to do with the next man. It ain't really got nothing to do with your so-called enemies. It ain't got nothing to do with that. See, your real enemy is the LAPD. That's the real enemy. And we gonna get into this, man. We gonna really break this thing down, man. Big salute. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You are in the Realest channel on YouTube. We not talking about P. Diddy right now. We not talking about 50 Cent. We not talking about the, the everyday struggle and the everyday distraction of what they giving y'all for this content. We gonna really point the finger at the real ops. So it came across my feed, my DMs was blowing up, asking me, Grown Man Business TV, what's your perspective on everything that's going down with the mural out there in LA that was vandalized, the Nipsey Hussle mural that was vandalized? And I said, damn, like, they vandalized Nipsey Hussle's mural? This is what I be talking about, when I talk about how LA fumbled the ball when it come to the Messiah of the West Coast. And I kind of got in my feelings because y'all already know how I rock with Nipsey. So I was like, damn, that's what they doing over there. So I looked into the situation. I did my due diligence on the situation. And what I came up with is not what y'all came up with. What I came up with, far left, homie. Soon as I did my due diligence on the situation, I was able to see through the smoke and mirrors. I was able to pull the curtains to the side and look backstage and see that the higher ups and the elites, they using the LAPD to create wars. They using LAPD to create gang violence, to keep violence going on in the city so that they can have a job, so that they can get a pension, so that they can have something to do. Then I said to myself, well, why would they be doing this? Even though they always been doing this, they only really do it when there's something going on in the LA streets. They only really do it when it's something to gain from the situation. So I had to do my due diligence. I had to look a little deeper. And what I found is the OGs out there in California is tired of the violence. The OGs from every gang out there in LA is tired of the gang violence. They tired of the drive-bys. They tired of the bodies in the street. They tired of seeing young black men with their head blown off. They tired of seeing young black men going to prison for the rest of their life with these gang enhancements. Oh yeah, I'm talking that West Coast talk is gang enhancements out there. And the OGs, and I gotta salute the OGs out there in Cali, are finally putting their foot down. And they said it's no more. We calling a gang truce. Whew. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that out there in LA, in California, the OGs put their foot down and called a gang truce amongst all the gangsters, amongst all the gang bangers, amongst all the sets? Something that Nipsey Hussle was already in progress of doing. The OG said no more. So now you got all of these OGs, and I'm talking black gangs, Mexican gangs, all of the gangs out there in LA is calling the truce on the violence. And not only are they calling the truth, but they doing the real big dog work. They saying if you make a move outside of this truce, it's going to be consequences and repercussions that come behind that. They got all the youngsters out there listening right now. They got all the youngsters. I'm talking Brick Baby, This Baby, Nina Boy, all the gangsters, all the gangbangers, all the youngsters. Their ears is perked up. They looking up right now, and they saying, and they speaking amongst each other, and they saying the OGs is calling the truce. Well, guess who that affects in a negative way? The LAPD. The LAPD. And we're going to break that down. We're going to break that down. But I want to give y'all some words from the late, great Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the late, great Nipsey Hussle speak real quick. And we're going to go deeper into the situation. But LA, it's time to stand on business. It's time to realize who y'all real op is. And it's not the gangster Crips. It's not the Hoovers. It's not the rolling 40s. It's not the rolling 60s, homie. It's not the Serenos and Sorrentes and whatever y'all got going. Those ain't the ops. The boys in blue are the real ops. And when y'all ready to stand on business, that's when y'all will take over the streets. That's when y'all will take LA back. That's when y'all will be in real position, homie. When y'all realize that the boys in blue, the LAPD, are the real opposition. Salute to the chat, man. We gonna talk about this because, again, the distractions are distracting. The distractions are distracting. And we don't really care about what Diddy was doing in his bedroom. Yeah, we gonna talk about that. Because I don't really care about what Diddy was doing in his bedroom. I care more about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a grown-ass man walking around in high-heel shoes for my son to see. I care more about that. I care more about two men kissing in the mouth in public than what I care about Diddy having 1,000 bottles of baby oil in the back room. At least he was doing it in the privacy of his own home. At least he was doing it in the privacy of his own mansion. At least he was having those freak-offs in private. So the distractions are out there. And salute to everybody that's still preaching and talking about P. Diddy, but that's not the real situation. The higher-ups and the elites, they looking at the gang truce. They looking at unity. They scared of that. Man, I ain't gonna lie. If I was from California and I was raised up in that culture, you gotta know I got the spirit of Nipsey Hussle, homie. Yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna talk more about that. Big salute to the chat. Let's let Nip talk real quick and let's get into this.
I got my family with me, but one thing we don't respect is how the LAPD came through and took our Brinks truck. Putting on for the city, we showing love. We raising the expectation of young niggas that come out the hood, and we don't understand why the police want to hate on that. But guess what? We're going to turn the negative into a positive. So the Brinks truck is back in LA. It's back in our possession. All-Star weekend, we turning up.
I saw your Instagram too that there's going to be a giveaway.
Released. We've been turning up all night. I got my family with me. But one thing we don't respect is how the LAPD came through and took our Brinks truck. Putting on for the city. We showing love. We raising the expectation of young niggas that come out the hood. And we don't understand why the police want to hate on that. But guess what? We're going to turn the negative into a positive. So the Brinks truck is back in LA. It's back in our possession. All-Star weekend, we turning up.
I saw yours.
Turning up all night. I got my family with me. But one thing we don't respect is how the LAPD came through and took our Brinks truck. Putting on for the city. We showing love. We raising the expectation of young niggas that come out the hood. And we don't understand why the police want to hate on that. But guess what? We're going to turn the negative into a positive. So the Brinks truck is back in LA.
R.I.P. to Nip the Crip. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle the Great. Right? So I wanted to play that so y'all could just get a feel on what angle I'm going to take with this. Nipsey Hussle said he out there with his family. They celebrating. They showing love. They raising the expectations of young black men coming out of the gangs, coming out of poverty, coming out of the hood. And he never understood why the police always hates on that. Why is the police hating on a successful Nipsey Hussle? Setting an example of what you could be after going through the ranks of gangbanging, after coming out of poverty, what you could become. Why would they hate on that? He didn't understand, but I do. I do, homie. Now, we all know what happened with Nipsey. We all know he was assassinated out there in L.A., Crenshaw and Slauson, right in front of his building. We all heard the video of the LAPD laughing at Nipsey Hussle. We all saw it and heard the audio and saw the video of the LAPD talking about his mama, disrespecting Nipsey Hussle, all the while talking about how they was about to sit down and meet up with Nipsey Hussle. That was a trap. That was a trap. They trapped Nipsey Hussle. It's chess at the highest level. I told y'all, we playing chess at the highest level. So that was a trap. You know what I mean? And again, the question is, why would they be hating on that? Well, when you start showing young gang members how to be entrepreneurs, when you set an example for young gang members and show them what they could possibly be other than dead or in jail, that's a threat to the establishment and that's a threat to the LAPD, homie. The LAPD make money, they get pensions, they get retirement checks, or for you committing crimes, or for you being stuck in the matrix. They get overtime checks. Yeah, they get overtime hours when the violence is up, when it's a war between the Hoovers and the 60s, and it's a lot of bodies being dropped. You can sign up for overtime and you can get that money and you can provide for your family. But what happened when you start spreading love? What happened when you drop the violence, the crime rate in the city? Now it ain't enough hours for them to work. It ain't enough violence going on in the city. So now you get my drift? Can you pinpoint the connection? Can you connect the dots? Now, we all know what happened with Nipsey Hussle, and we all know that the LAPD had their hand in the pot. We all know that they used Big U, they used Eric Holder. Yeah, they did that. We all know that the LAPD and the federal government is protecting Big U. We all know that. So that ain't something that I'm going to fully dwell in right now, but we're going to keep that right there in the forefront. We're going to keep that right there in the forefront. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But I want to show y'all what this topic, what we really talking about. And I know the LAPD ain't gonna like this. I know the higher-ups and the elites ain't gonna like this, but it don't matter, homie. We don't care. We don't care here at Grown Man Business TV. We gonna give you that pure dope, and you can take it and smoke it, homie. We gonna open your eyes to what's really going on. That's what we gonna do over here. Now, this is the picture that was sent to me to my DM. This is what was sent to me in my DM, and you know, we gonna break this picture down. Yeah, LAPD. We gonna talk about what y'all did, and we gonna show the mistakes. I'm gonna point out the mistakes y'all made vandalizing Nipsey Hussle's mural. All right? Big salute to the chat. Y'all already know what time it is. This is the picture right here. Now look at this. This was recently done, maybe a week ago, a few days ago. You got a situation where a Nipsey Hussle mural out there in LA was vandalized, right? You got the blue lipstick, right? You got the gang tags on it, you know what I'm saying? So-called gang tags. Yeah, more sense. You already, look, you took the words right out my mouth, homie. We gonna talk about this. Now, they spray painted blue lipstick on his mouth, right? They know that will upset the gang members, right? And then they tagged up the T-shirt of Nipsey Hussle. Now, what they thought they was going to get this over on us by putting GC, right? They thought that we was going to see that and think and believe that the gangster Crips out there in LA vandalized this mural. Gangster Crips. That's what they wanted us to believe. But I'm here to tell you that GC stand for Gangster Cops. Gangster Cops, my G. Gangster Cops. Now I want to say it. I want to say this again before we go back into this mural, right? I'm not from LA. I'm not a gangbanger. I've never cooperated. I've never been involved in no gang activity. That ain't what it is where we from. And I'm going to do a whole nother live talking about that because, you know, Big K said some things that I respect, but that part I don't. In Virginia, ain't no gangs. In Virginia, it's only a small amount of suckers that play that gang politic thing, but it don't get no play in our ride. So being as though I ain't got no connection to the game and I can see through this tag right here lets me know that all of LA should be able to see through this tag right here. All of LA should be calling this out. All of the gangsters, all of the gangbangers, everybody should be calling this out. Because look at the tag. That's supposed to be a G. That's supposed to be a C. This is the work of a cop that don't know how to spray paint. This is the work of a police officer, a LAPD officer that don't know how to tag up gang shit. This is what this is. This is probably, and listen, this is probably a dog fur having police officer spray painting this mural. But I ain't gonna say that because it could have been a black cop. It could have been a Mexican cop. It could have been a white cop. When you are a part of the boys in blue, everybody's blue. Everybody's PD. Everybody. But me personally, that looked like the handwriting of some dog fur. That looked like somebody with a head full of dog fur put GC, like we was gonna believe that that was Gangsta Crip, knowing goddamn well that ain't Gangsta Crip. Knowing, we know one thing for sure, two things for certain, that stand for Gangsta Cops. Gangsta Cops. And I just felt the need to go live and to expose this foolishness. Because again, LA is in the process of having a gang truce. LA is in the process of unifying. LA is in the process of becoming the Black Panthers all over again. That's what the gangster cops fear. That's what the gangster cops are scared of. They are scared of LA. Rolling 60 Crips and Hoovers uniting. Gangster Crips and Pyrus uniting. Rolling 40s, 45, 5 Crip. They scared of that. And the OGs done already put the word out. So what should we do? Okay, well, how about we do this? How about we send Johnny, tell little Johnny boy to comb his dog fur back, put his dog fur in a ponytail so he don't shed that dog fur, right? And then we gonna drop little Johnny off over there with that Nipsey Hussle. We know how they love Nipsey Hussle. Tell Lil Johnny to disrespect Nipsey Hussle, because we know as soon as we disrespect Nipsey Hussle, the Rolling 60 Crips is gonna think that the Hoovers did it. The Rolling 60 Crips is gonna think that some Bloods did it. The Rolling 60 Crips is gonna think everybody did it except for the gangster police, the gangster cops. What we talking about? What we talking about, homie? And again, I'm not from LA, but black is black, right is right, wrong is wrong. Unite is unite. We gonna unite everywhere. Everywhere. And they feel it. They know it. Big salute to the chat, man. It is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. This right here stand for gangster cops. Gangster cops, homie. Gangster cops. Yeah, it is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. Really, it don't matter if they white, black, or Mexican. The boys in blue is the boys in blue. So don't focus on that, because the boys in blue is the boys in blue, homie. I'm smart enough to see through all that when it comes to the smoke and mirrors. So don't get stuck on, the dog fur. I know y'all feel away when I talk about that nasty, that smelly dog fur. I know it upsets you. I know it triggers you. But let's stay focused on this. Let's stay focused on the fact that it's a gang truce going on in LA. And with a gang truce, that means less violence. With a gang truce, that means these police officers might not have a job, homie. Don't you understand that? Don't you understand that if it's a gang truce, that means it's less violence? That means it's less need for police? Don't you understand that when it's a gang truce, the first thing they think about is the Black Panthers? Don't you understand that the Bloods and Crips are the offspring of the Black Panthers? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. What we talking about? What we talking about? It's time to stand on business. Yeah. Diddy had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but I don't care about that. Diddy was having freak offs, but me, I don't care about that. The LAPD had a hand in the assassination of Nipsey Hussle, homie. The LAPD been starting wars between y'all gang members for decades now. Decades. They've been starting wars, homie. When y'all gonna wake up and go to war with the real ops? That's my next angle. That's my next question. To all the LA gang members, to all the LA gangsters, to everybody out there, I'm talking 4 times 4, Nina Boy, Brick Baby, Whack 100, all the LA, the gangbangers out there. When y'all gonna really buckle down and go to war with the real opposition? See, it's not just New York niggas. It's not just the whole United States that I'm talking about. I don't have no picks, homie. I'ma call it how I see it. Y'all some whole hoes out there in LA. Some whole hoes out there. I never respected one gang member in LA. I respected Nipsey for his entrepreneurial spirit. I respected Nipsey for his leadership qualities. I never respected none of you dudes for nothing other than that, but when it come to gang banging, because I ain't never seen y'all gang bang on the police. Y'all know that the police is a gang, right? Y'all know that the police is a gang, right? Y'all know that the LAPD is the biggest gang in LA. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Salute, my G, it is what it is. So until y'all ready to gang bang on real, the biggest gang, until y'all ready to slide on the ops, that's the LAPD, I don't respect no gang members. I don't respect no Crips. I don't respect no Bloods. I don't respect no Pyrus. Because it's a damn shame that a young man on grown man business from Virginia got to be able to pinpoint what y'all got going on over there. The holes in your chinks in your armor. All those guns, all that violence. Why y'all ain't slid on the biggest gang in LA? Why y'all ain't called out the fact that they've been starting wars against y'all? But y'all ain't really never had no situations where it was just black on black without LAPD sliding in this hood, shooting this gang member, and then blaming it on the Crips. Now you got Bloods sliding on Crips and Crips sliding on Bloods, and the LAPD sit back and they collect their quota. They sit back, they watch the bodies drop, and then they collect their quota. They sign up for overtime. And it ain't just the LAPD. This go all the way to the prison system. OG Percy, what it do, my G? Salute, I see you in the chat. You understand what I'm saying? All in alkaline lifestyle, I see you in the chat. Yeah, that feminine energy that we definitely need, my G, amongst grown men handling grown man business. Lisa, I see you in the chat. Why is it that, y'all ain't been able to connect the dots yet? See, I want to say something, right? The same way I talk about New York, I'm going to talk about Cali, right? And one thing for sure, two things for certain, I always talk about the old New York City. How much respect we all had for the old New York City. And I'm going to say the same thing about you Cali dudes. We had a lot of respect for the Jerry curl wearing drive-by Cali dudes. You know, the menace to society. You know, the boys in the hood. We had a lot of respect for those dudes. But let me tell you why. There was a situation with Rodney King back in the day, in the early 90s. I know a lot of you youngsters don't remember this, but it was a situation with, Rodney King in LA, where it was police brutality. And the police got off. They got acquitted by the courts. That means they did not go to jail. And guess what happened out there in LA? The riots, homie. Oh, yeah. They started rioting out there in Cali. They went to war with the establishment. I remember being a young boy watching that riot on TV on the news, and I'll never forget it. I can't play the video because it's violent, but it was an 18-wheeler that rolled through Crenshaw and Slauson. It was an 18-wheeler that was driving through Crenshaw and Slauson, and them gangsters pulled that driver out the truck, and they did work, homie. They did damage. It was so violent. It was such an uproar, right? That the government, right after the riots, they pushed a lot of drugs into the community to calm the people down. My point is, when y'all gonna do the same? When y'all gonna take matters into your own hands? When y'all gonna speak out against the LAPD, the biggest gang in LA? You know, big salute to the chat. Big salute to the chat, man. We gon' really, you know, it's passion in this. I got passion for my people, homie. I got passion for the matrix that we in, because we being bamboozled, homie. We being lied to. We being led astray. Yeah. That's what's happening right in front of our eyes, man. And I'm tired of seeing Nina Boy, Brick Baby, Slim. Yo, I'm tired of all these gangsters tucking their tail when the police come around. I'm tired of these so-called gangsters getting in the courtroom after sliding on black people, after doing all the work, putting in work in the hood, after X, Y, and Z, y'all get in that courtroom and it's yes, sir, no, sir. Y'all do all that damage in the community, and then soon when the police come, y'all hold y'all hands out and y'all let them put handcuffs on y'all. Some whole hoes out here. So you want to rob me. You want to do work. You want to put in work. You want to slide on this one and slide on that one. But as soon as that dog fur come around, it's yes, sir, and it's no, sir. And the truth is going to hurt, homie. We going to have to stand on business as men. As men, we got to stand on business. The OGs in Cali is calling a truce. They saying no more gang violence. We not standing for it. And as soon as we get a truce, as soon as they start talking about peace, as soon as they start spreading love, now Nipsey Hussle get assassinated. After Nipsey Hussle get assassinated, right? Violence skyrockets. It's back to business as usual. It's back to gangs going to war with gangs. It's back to blacks killing blacks. It's back to business as usual. But then we got OGs standing on business. And now we get this. We get a disrespectful vandalism to a Nipsey Hussle mural right there in Cali, right there in LA, and everybody act like they don't know that this stands for Gangster Crips. This is gangster, gangster cops, my G. Gangster cops. Look how elementary this markup is. Look, this shit look like my daughter. My daughter could have drew this up. My 3-year-old son could have drew this up. Nasty work for gangster cops, my G. And I'm going to say this, because I ain't no baby YouTuber, homie. I ain't no baby YouTuber. We built up this channel organically. We going on 25,000 subscribers. So yeah, my voice means something. And I'm calling out all the Cali gang members, all the Cali content creators, everybody that's standing on Cali business. I'm calling y'all out to speak on this. Let everybody know that the police did this. Let everybody know that it's a truce out there in Cali. Let everybody know, homie. Use your platform to stand on business. Use your platform to speak truth to power, man. That gang shit is dead, homie. It's over. It's over for the gangs. But unifying, oh, that's brand new. Huh? Black Panther movement, that's brand new. It's time to go to war with the establishment. because they've been playing y'all for suckers for too long. And I'm tired of sitting back and watching them play y'all for suckers. Yeah, Cali, I'm tired. I'm tired of sitting back and watching them play y'all and bamboozle y'all and mislead y'all into going to war with each other. Huh? Is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. It's time to do that. And I'm gonna say this, big salute to ODM Slim. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to them gang members out there in Cali. I rock with y'all. But I gotta keep it real with y'all. Y'all look like some fools out here going to war with each other. Y'all look like some suckers out here going to war with each other, and then y'all all go to Adam 22 and sit up with him, a white man with a head full of dog fur. Y'all look crazy. Going to war with each other, and then a dude from Virginia, 757, can sit back and watch y'all go on Adam 22 and sit with a Caucasian man with a head full of dog fur and spill all y'all information. I done seen gang members sit down with homosexuals on Adam 22. I mean, y'all don't see what they doing to y'all out there? Y'all don't see what they doing to y'all out there? I seen Brick Baby and what's the man, Crip Mac, do an interview with a homosexual Crip from Texas. I saw that with my own eyes, homie. I saw that with my own eyes. The fact that y'all is supposed to be gang members. The fact that, Brick Baby got a whole situation called Kill Squad, but you ain't killed no dog fur. Brick Baby, you a whole hoe out here. Brick Baby is a whole hoe out here. Grown Man Business TV said it. We don't respect none of that, Brick Baby. You a whole hoe out here, homie. You got something called Kill Squad, but you ain't killed no dog fur. You ain't smoked no LAPD. You ain't did none of that. So we don't respect it, Brick Baby. You a whole hoe. That's why Nipsey Hussle ain't rock with you. That's why you and Nipsey Hussle had a squabble before he died. Because Nipsey Hussle realized that you was a whole hoe out here, Brick Baby. You a hoe. I saw the video when Brick Baby tried to go to Nipsey Hussle funeral, and I saw Black Sam almost put hands and feet on Brick Baby. And I asked myself, well, why would, Black Sam, where's the animosity coming from? Why, I thought Brick Baby was X, Y, and Z. And then I do my due diligence, and I see you got something called Kill Squad, where you only killing black people, homie. Then after you got something called Kill Squad, where you disrespecting and you supposed to be deleting black people, you go sit on a white man platform and spill the beans on everything. You go sit on a white man platform and talk with a white man. Come on, man, a porno star. Caucasian head full of dog fur. Adam 22 don't want to sit down with somebody like me because I'm going to put him on blast, homie. I know how to talk to Adam 22. I know how to talk to him, homie. He don't want no smoke with a grown man that's on grown man business. Adam 22. Yeah. A whole Nazi out here. Adam 22 is a whole Nazi. Adam 22, his daddy is a part of the higher ups and the elites. Adam 22 daddy was in bed with Bill Clinton. Y'all ain't know that? Adam 22 daddy was in bed with Bill Clinton. The same dude that passed the 3 strike laws that had you dudes out there in California doing life in jail for nothing. And then you got dudes like Brick Baby, a whole hoe out here. Brick, you a whole, come on, homie. Talking about Kill Squad. Then you go up there with Adam 22 and let Adam 22 sit you down in front of a homosexual Crip from Texas. And y'all laughing and giggling. Come on, man. I ain't lying to you, man. It's tough love, my G. It's tough love. They got rid of Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Crip Mac. They got rid of Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Brick Baby and the Kill Squad. Fuck out of here, man. And don't want no smoke with grown man business TV. On no level, brick baby. Yeah, I ain't the one. I ain't grow up in Cali. I ain't grow up under the gang culture. So I ain't scared of the I don't fall under that. Oh man, this is 6-0. Nigga, I come to 6-0. I been to 6-0. Talk what? Hey, respectfully, man. I would run a fade with Brick Baby and put hands and feet on them just so I can convey the message to y'all that it's time to unify. Yeah, you got a kill squad? Well, go at the biggest gang in LA. That's the LAPD. Go at the strongest gang in LA. That's the LAPD. You got a kill squad, right? But you a whole hoe around them dog fur having people. When them dog fur having people come around, Brick Baby, you turn to a whole hoe out here. I want to play something for y'all, man. Salute to the chat. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm going to play something for y'all, man. This, y'all want to find this. This is all in my shorts right here. Y'all want to run that up. Salute to the chat, man.
It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. God.
They assassinated Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Crip Mac. They assassinated Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Brick Baby and they made y'all love it. Made y'all love it. Shoved it in your face. Homie can't even talk without using the C. He coughed. Yo, I don't even want to try to talk like Crip Mac right now. It's just outrageous. Shit is crazy. Yeah, get rid of the Malcolm X. Get rid of the intelligent gangster and give y'all Crip Mac. Give y'all Brick Baby. Nipsey Hussle was giving up game. Nipsey Hussle wasn't always talking about gang banging. Nipsey Hussle was talking about investing. Nipsey Hussle was talking about opportunity zones. Nipsey Hussle was talking about health. Dr. Sebi got rid of Nipsey Hussle, smoked him, assassinated him, and then gave us Crip Mac and Brick Baby.
Damn! It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. God.
They assassinated Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Crip Mac. They assassinated Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Brick Baby and they made y'all love it.
Look at Brick Baby. Look at Brick Baby. The kill squad. The kill squad, right?
Made y'all love it. Shoved it in your face. Homie can't even talk without using the C. He coughed. Yo, I don't even want to try to talk like Crip Mac right now. It's just outrageous. Shit is crazy. Yeah, get rid of the Malcolm X. Get rid of the intelligent gangster and give y'all Crip Mac. Give y'all Brick Baby. Nipsey Hussle was giving up game. Nipsey Hussle wasn't always talking about gang banging. Nipsey Hussle was talking about investing. Nipsey Hussle was talking about opportunity zones. Nipsey Hussle was talking about health. Dr. Sebi got rid of Nipsey Hussle, smoked him, assassinated him, and then gave us Crip Mac and Brick Baby.
And see, I want to digress, right? Because I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about what's going on out there amongst black people. I'm passionate about what they doing to y'all out there. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, I realize that it got to be a demonstration. See, you can't have peace without war. You can't have love without hate. You can't have one without the other. So when I look at the situation, I understand that I would be willing to demonstrate hands and feet on Brick Baby just to show y'all that that shit don't mean nothing. I would take a bag. You can set it up. I would put hands and feet on homie just to show y'all the cancer in the culture. You got a kill squad, but you ain't did nothing to no dog for. You ain't went up in them Hollywood Hills, homie. You ain't went out to Venice Beach. You ain't went out where them people is at and used that kill squad. So you need hands and feet on. You need a DP. I'll put hands and feet. Brick Baby, a whole hoe out here. C-Mac, all of them. Suckers. You understand? Because I'm not scared of the Rolling 60 Crip. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I realize how powerful Nipsey Hussle and those Rolling 60 Crips, just a word. For people in California, they fear the word, the name, Rolling 60 Crip. They are in fear. But me, I didn't grow up under that, so I don't fear that. I'm talking smacking the lean out of Brick Baby. I'm talking backhand to your mouth, homie. And yeah, and Adam 22 would never want to sit down with a grown man being his TV. Cause I'ma call him out. I'ma call him out, homie. Why you ain't make all that money in your culture? Cause your daddy and them wasn't rocking with that. Your daddy and your mama and them was in bed with the higher ups and the elites. You know, yeah, Bill Clinton and all of them. Your daddy and your people is in politics. The same politics that keep all of the black people in Cali in jail, in prison, on San Quentin and all that. You got pictures, yeah, you was a skinhead at one time. You didn't even have dog fur. You was cutting that shit off. Yeah, Adam 22. You know that we wasn't accepting of that skinhead mentality, so you grew out that dog fur. That nasty sheep dog, yeah, it smell like a Labrador, a golden retriever. You think I saw that, Adam? And I would ask you about that. Why you got black gang members sitting down with homosexual gang members? Why you doing that? Why you trying to introduce that rainbow coalition? Why you trying to introduce that to the gang members in public, in content? I know they always been involved with it. You know, it always had a part in that gang culture. Yeah, homosexuality always been in that gang culture. But you trying to bring it to the masses. You trying to expose it. You trying to put it in the media. You trying to create an agenda. You trying to push an agenda, homie. Why you ain't talking about that? So you got to understand something. It ain't a badge of honor to sit down with Adam 22. A dog fur having white boy that'll let a black man knock his wife down for money, for fame and fortune. A dog fur having Caucasian man that's in the bestiality, that's in the homosexuality. It ain't no badge of honor to sit down on no jumper, nigga. And the whole time, y'all got a kill squad, brick baby. The whole time, y'all over there with Adam 22, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all know what y'all doing over there. Playing homosexual games with Adam 22, laughing and joking, giggling and snickling. You know, shucking and jiving over there with that dog fur. The LAPD is vandalizing. Nipsey Hussle murals. The LAPD is over there trying to, you know, start gang wars. Trying to keep y'all with the gang war going on. Trying to keep y'all using the kill squad because they know y'all ain't going up into them Hollywood Hills with no kill squad. Hey, Brick Baby a whole hoe out here. I got it. It is what it is. The LAPD is the biggest gang in LA. The LAPD is the reason why y'all been going to war with each other for the last 40 to 50 years. Yeah, I'm sorry to break the news to you. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But you know, that whole situation between the Hoovers and the Rolling 60 Crips would have been deaded a long time ago. That situation would have been deaded 40 years ago if it wasn't for the LAPD sliding through your hood, sliding through their hood. Rolling up on 60 Crips, telling them he a rat, lying, pinning, doing all type of the diabolical work, my G, nasty work, disgusting work. Yeah, they had that situation back in the day between the Hoovers and the 60 Crips. But let me tell you something. The Hoovers and the 60 Crips used to be best friends. They used to be allies. They used to work together. They had one incident where somebody got killed. They had one incident where somebody lost their life. And you trying to tell me that because of that situation, they've been warring for the last 40 years? Hell no. That's a lie, homie. They lied to y'all. Every time the Hoovers in the 60s was starting to, you know, rekindle that friendship, the LAPD stepped on that. Every time the Hoovers in the 60s was trying to, like, you know, look, man, we could put that behind us. The LAPD put dirt on that truce every time. In the, you know, the downloads told me to say this to y'all. The downloads told me, listen, for some reason they not listening. For some reason they not connecting the dots. Give them that game. At least put it out there. If they want to follow it, they can follow it. If they don't, they don't. But it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going. Man, what? That's how I feel every time I see Lil Brick Baby in his content create. Man, what smack fire? Smack fire, homie. And that's what Nipsey Hussle did. He smacked fire out you. Nipsey smacked. I don't care. Yeah, Nipsey ain't here to tell the story. So you can kind of try to do what you do. But Nipsey smacked fire out your mouth. Word to the chat. The evils is going to bring confusion, my G. That's one of the main jobs of the higher-ups and the elites. That's one of the main jobs of that dog fur. That's one of the main jobs of the boys in blue. Because, see, I talk about the dog fur because I'm going to talk about the dog fur. But you need to understand something. When you go through that police academy, right? You go through that police academy, they brainwash all of y'all. Black, white, Mexican, Asian, whatever. Y'all all get brainwashed under the badge, under the color blue. So after y'all make it through that police academy, it's no longer white, black, Mexican, Asian. Y'all all is the boys in blue. Y'all all follow the code and y'all follow everything from the boys in blue. So it's probably, trust me, it's black cops setting up black people. It's Mexican cops setting up Mexican people. You think this only applies to black gangs? Nah, Urban Insight, I'm going to address that. And I'll be trying to keep up with the chat. Nah, that's not the same thing in VA. And I'm going to do a whole live on that. In LA, in VA, it's a small, 0.001% of dudes that try to be in, like the gang culture. But the majority, the mass majority, 99.9% of where I'm from is neighborhoods. Where you from? You know what I'm saying? I'm from Huntersville. I'm from Berkeley. I'm from Little Creek. I'm from Fort Worth. I'm from Finner Street. I'm from Merrimack Landing. I'm from Titustown. I'm from Park Place. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from Diggs Park. I'm from Oakleaf Park, right? And it's war like that. This park might be going to war with that park, right? But at the same time, it's a little, it's a lot of violence in my city. But it's more structure as well. It's always somebody going to war with the PD, the Norfolk PD. It's always videos and it's always things on the news where you see dudes, even out in North Carolina. The dudes a couple of months ago that went to war with the police, shot 4, 5, 6 of them. They ended up dying at the end, but they was going to war with the PD. So, nah, it ain't like that in VA. It ain't like that in VA. Ain't no police gonna come into Oakleaf Park and tell Oakleaf Park dudes that dudes out in Diggs Park did X, Y, and Z. And then we gonna go ride on Diggs Park. That ain't how it roll. It ain't no North. We don't mess with the police like that. We don't let the police slide like that. It's a war going on outside. In LA, you got stuff like this going on. And instead of y'all saying gangster cop, y'all gonna say gangster crip, and then y'all gonna go ride on some gangster crips. Y'all gonna go start a whole war because the gangster police, the gangster cops set a trap for y'all. And that's why I'm speaking on it. Because regardless if you from Cali, you from VA, you from New York, you from Texas, you from North Carolina, you from Atlanta, you from Chicago, I'm riding with niggas. I'm riding with my kind. I'm riding with my people. And what I see going on out there in Cali is disgusting work. Not only with the LAPD, but with Adam 22, DJ Vladimir, you know what I'm saying? Watching all of these Cali dudes go and sit down with this white man. That's why I got a problem with Brick Baby. I got an issue with, I feel like, and from what I know when it come to gang politics, even though I'm not a gang member, all call outs is mandatory, ain't it? So if you got a kill squad and I'm calling you out and I'm telling you I'll put hands and feet on you, yeah, homie, you better tie them dreads up nice and hand and feet, homie. Ain't that mandatory? That call out mandatory, right? Well, somebody get that to Brick Baby. It's time to set an example, homie. Time to show, yeah, it's time to, yeah, it's that time, man. Big salute to the chat. Beautiful Sunday. We ain't doing nothing, man. We kicking back, handling some business at the big house. I should be crossing state lines at all times in no time. You know what I mean? We gonna double back. We gonna go live again in a few hours. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna talk about some more things. You know, salute to everybody that's engaging with the channel. Salute to everybody that's locked into the channel. Grown Man Business TV, man. Constant elevation. We on our way to 25,000 subscribers. Solid work, organically. And I'm here to pinpoint, and I had to say this. The cops is setting traps for gangs out there in LA. I want to give y'all a story before I shoot out, right? When I was younger, you know, we all make mistakes and we all end up doing, you know, it's almost inevitable that you don't see prison or jail one time in your life, especially as a young black man. And when I was younger, I made a mistake. And I'll never forget this. I ended up doing 90 days on the Eastern Shore, right? I got locked up in the Eastern Shore. They didn't give me a bond. I ended up doing about 3 months out there. And I seen something on the news out there that I never forgot, right? So the people of the Eastern Shore were suing the police department and suing the private prison systems out there in Virginia, right? And they were suing them because the private prison investors had promised the locals in the Eastern Shore that if they were able to put this jail in the Eastern Shore, the jail that I was in, you feel what I'm saying? That it would provide jobs and that it would provide, you know, a lot of opportunity and it would bring a lot of revenue to the city. Now, the Eastern Shore is a little country town that I had got pulled over in. You know what I'm saying? I ended up doing 3 months, right? Now, the issue comes in because after they built this jail, after they, you know what I'm saying, put this whole big ass prison out there in the Eastern Shore, a lot of the crime started to dwindle. The crime rate went down drastically. Like it went from a high crime rate to barely no crime. You understand what I'm saying? For whatever reason. And the city was suing because the jails wasn't full. So if the jails wasn't full, then that means it wasn't a lot of work for COs. So the jails weren't full. So now the COs were getting laid off. Their hours was getting cut and they wasn't making no money. They wasn't able to work because the jails wasn't full. And I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of us in there, but the dorm, it was empty basically. There was fucking nobody in the jail for real. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm watching this on the news and I'm saying, damn. They suing these people because the crime rate went down. So you got to know the police officers in the private prison systems are banking on you guys having a high crime rate so that they can keep the jails full. The beds in the jails have to be full for them to make money. It has to be a high level of violence on the streets for the police to be able to get money, to have overtime. It got to, you know, it's a gang war going out there. It's a lot of killing. So we need to be on the street. We need to be patrolling. So I never forgot that, right? And after I saw that on the news, maybe about a month later, this is the wild part. The jail that I was in the Eastern Shore had reached out to a jail in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. We got jail called 811. You know what I'm saying? That's the jail in downtown Norfolk, Virginia. And it's always packed in 811, right? And what they did was they had Norfolk transfer about 200 inmates from 811 all the way out to the Eastern Shore so that they can fill up those seats. They could fill up those beds so that that jail could be somewhat full. And soon enough, all these inmates from Norfolk, Virginia, I knew a lot of them because I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, came to the Eastern Shore. So these are the things that they'll do to keep these jails full. These are the things that they'll do, the extents that they'll go to keep violence in the city. They don't want y'all to stop killing each other. They don't really want peace in the street. They didn't want to sit down with Nipsey Hussle because they wanted peace in the street. They set that situation up with Nipsey Hussle so that they knew he would be in town and they could assassinate him. They don't want the 60s and the Hoovers to unite. They don't want all of the gangs of LA to unite because that shit turns to the Black Panthers. Once we unite, now we realize the police is the real opposition. Now we realize the government is the real opposition. Now we can realize the higher ups and the elites is the real opposition. As long as they got y'all fighting each other, y'all can't see that the police is the ones doing the dirt. Y'all can't see that the police is using y'all for a check, commission, retirement, pensions. If y'all stop the violence, the jails don't have nobody in it. If y'all stop the violence on the street, what the fuck y'all need police for? Now they start laying off police because the budget ain't adding up. Now they start cutting hours. They say, no, hey, goddamn, Billy, we're not going to need you today. There's really nothing for you to do, Billy. Why would we have you just riding around the neighborhoods if there's nothing going on in the neighborhoods? Billy, sorry, Billy. We're not going to be able to use you today. Sorry, Billy. We don't have no overtime for you. You knew that. You know that the gangster Crips and the Hoovers and the 60s and the 40s and the 55s and all of them, you know that the 100s, all of these guys have united. We haven't had a gang murder in the last 6 months. We got to lay you off, Billy. What you mean? I got a family to feed. Well, listen here, Billy. You better start something out there. You better start it now. You better start a war, Billy, because we haven't had a gang murder in the last 6 months. Either you start a war or we got to lay you off, Billy. Oh. Billy, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. That, you know, the golden days where the Hoovers in the 60s used to go to war and shoot each other and rob each other and tag up the neighborhood and all of this stuff used to go on, man. We were making tons of money. Oh, I remember I worked about 80 hours that week because it was so much money. But you know what? The OGs in Cali has started a truce. And ever since that truce, we ain't been having no murders out there in California. We can't really get no intel. It ain't nobody to snitch on because it ain't no crime happening. Now everybody ass get laid off. So now, right? Now, you got this happening. Now this is happening. Right here. Because the gangster cops are doing everything in their power to make y'all go to war. And you know what? They know how we all feel about Nipsey Hussle. Oh, man. They know how we feel about Nipsey Hussle. So you go over there, you spray paint his mouth blue, put gangster Crip on there, gangster cops. Oh, and we might have a war on our hands. We might just have a war on our hands if y'all go over there and y'all do that. Huh?
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Santo G back at it, and I got another exclusive for you. We got this Nipsey Hussle mural on the corner of Washington and Clyde Avenue. It appears that it has been vandalized by the gangster Crips in the area. Is it some sort of agitator, or was this done by some actual members? They put the GC, they colored his lips in, make it look like he had on lipstick, you know? Like I said, it's on Washington Boulevard and Clyde Avenue. But the sign of disrespect, man, this makes it look like if it was an agitator, a little kid that probably didn't know better, because they just put the GC, no names, no hood.
See, that's what I'm saying too, right? You know, You gonna think it's everybody except the police. You gonna think it was some little kids. You gonna think it was some this or that. You gonna think everything except the real op, because trust me, when you start looking at the real op, that's when a real war is going to happen. That's why I be getting that. That's why I was getting that Brick Baby, because I know, Brick Baby, you a whole hoe out here. You don't want to go to war with the real opposition. They might blow your goddamn head off. You know, the police, they don't play no games when it's time to go to war. Since you got a kill squad, your ass will be out of here. You will be content. Right? And I want to address that. Salute the, who said that? Hold on real quick. Terry Bell. I want to address that. Salute to that. We worked on the Bloods and Crips. Now it's on the Mexicans. That's why this video and this message is so important, because even on that note, you know, the Mexicans, man, it's sticky between the Mexicans and the blacks. And believe it or not, the Mexicans are like some of the most brainwashed people. Like, they are very, very racist, bro. You think dog fur people having it is racist? Mexicans, when it come to black people, they just as racist, if not more. So, you know, that's another topic, because that's another way to keep y'all fighting in the street. That's another way to keep the violence high. When the Mexicans go to war with the blacks and the blacks go to war with the Mexicans, even that has been pressured and produced and, you know, taken to the next level by them people, by them police, by the LAPD. Hold on real quick. What's going on, baby girl? How's everything? Everything good?
That's good.
How's work?
Good.
Okay. Everything smooth? All right, 10-4. Yeah. The Mexicans. So you right about that. You right about that. It's time to work on the Mexicans. And you know what? I might do a video on that. And you know, the truth is gonna hurt, homie. You know what I'm saying? Even when I speak to the Mexicans, they got dog fur just like the other people got dog fur. The Mexicans got a head full of dog fur. The Mexicans, they fur don't really smell like dog, but it smell like quesadillas and quesadillas, and yeah, soft tacos and quesadillas and taco meat. It got that Mexicano smell to it. Yeah, it got that Mexicano. You know the Mexicano when they coming around, my friend. Y 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the Mexicanos, they coming around. It smell like a taco stand. Dog fur is dog fur either way. That Mexicano hair, that dog fur, it sheds. Hey, fool. Hey, fool. I mean, I'm telling you, fool, that dog fur smell like, it stink like Mexicanos, man, like that quesadillas, man. So, you got to understand that it's a huge war going on outside. You got the LAPD trying to keep y'all at war. You got the Mexicanos, yeah, they dog fur Mexicanos smelling like quesadillas and quesachincas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 de Mayo. Quesadillas and tequilas. Hey, Joe, make sure that AC is on. Quesadillas and tincaritas. It's on. Cuatrocientos. So that take it even deeper. You know, I'm just talking about the dog fur having people and the Caucasian dog fur, but you got the Mexican dog fur too. The one and only thing y'all need to do is be unifying the black gangs. That's first. Listen to me, homie, Terry Bell. When y'all unify the black gangs first, then we can address the Mexicans. Because the Mexicans only ride and slide how they ride and slide when it comes to black people, because they banking on us not being unified. They always talk about it. You know, the problem with you black people is you black people are not unified, man. The problem with you black guys, you guys are not unified, man. You know, the problem with black people, that's all they say. They all say it. When you talk to like Mexicans, when you talk to like different people, they all say the same thing. You know the problem with you black guys? I mean, I like you guys, man. I like you guys, man. But you know the problem with you black guys are not unified, man. You got Brick Baby. Brick Baby is on the kill squad. We never seen Brick Baby in the Mexican community because Brick Baby is a whole ho. He's a whole ho out there. So Brick Baby won't come, but he slide on black people. But you guys are not unified, man. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. See, you know, so the first thing is the unity. And with them OGs calling for a truce, everybody, even the LAPD, even the Mexicanos, they all know what come with unity. Amen. The black guys, if they unify, we have a problem, man. Hey, chinka. Hey, chinka. If the black guys, if they unify, we have a problem, man. Hey, fool. Hey, you know they all say fool. Hey, fool. Hey, fool, let me holler at you, man. Royals. Hey, man, if the black guys unify, man, we have a problem, man. We have a problem. And I want to say this as well, Terry Bell, you know, it's all respectful. You know, these people can take it how they want to take it. Is it disrespectful when, you know, one of those Mexican rappers say he won't let his daughter date black men, but he a Mexican rapper? Is it disrespectful? I can't think of them Mexican rappers out there in Cali name. They don't like black people, but they indulging in our culture. They rappers, they got tattoos and chains, and they say, you know, hey man, they rapping, man. Is that it? Do you tell them to be respectful? Do you tell them, hey man, be respectful, you know, because you a Mexican and you indulging in black culture because you a Mexican rapper, and we all know you don't really like black people, but you feeding your family off of black culture. So they rap like they black. They rap like black people. Oh shit. They rap like black people, right? They rap like black people. And I'm talking like a Mexicano, man. Hey, chica, man. They black people, man. You gotta unify, man. You gotta unify, man. Then, you know. Is that disrespectful? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You can't have them. We got Mexican rappers that's racist against black people, don't like black people, but they rapping. Why not do Mexican music? Hola, barita. Why not get your little goddamn, your little guitar? Chingarita, maruso, arita. Why not do that music? Because that shit ain't going to get you rich. What we do, we create the culture. We create the ambiance. We create the environment. So we got to unify over there in Cali, homie. It's only right. This what Nipsey was asking for. This what Nipsey was building. This is what all that Kendrick Lamar shit is cool. But what Nipsey Hussle was doing is this. And it ain't no disrespecting no murals. Ain't no gangster cops gonna set no wars up. Ain't none of that happening. And if it's a problem, like I said, I get on the flight, tell WAC 100 to set it up, and I'll put hand and feet on Brick Baby, and I set the tone, homie. I set the tone for y'all. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. That's the problem too, Terry Bell. Always wanting always trying to tell the black man to be respectful. The whole time, Mexicans don't show no respect to black men. The cops don't show no respect to black men. Nobody show respect to black men. So I'm not one of the ones that you could tell to be humble. I'm not one of the ones that you could tell to show it. Nah, homie, take it how you want to. Take it how you want it. And if you got a problem, we can run a fade, because that's what y'all do in Cali, right? I'll run a fade with anybody. Line it up. Mexicano, Nina Boy, Brick Baby, Slim, any Slim 100, Crip Mac, ODM, Slim, I don't care who it is, nigga. This the energy y'all need over, and RIP to Nip, because that's what Nip was doing when he smacked your mouth off, Brick Baby. See, Nip would run a fade with any of y'all. Y'all need that energy. Nip would have never sat down with Adam 22 and talked gang politics with a white man. Nip would have never did. They got rid of Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Crip Mac, Brick Baby. So I ain't showing, you know, listen, man, one thing I learned, and this is grown man business, I want you to take this with you. I don't gotta respect you. I'm just not gonna disrespect you. But I ain't gotta respect you. I'm just not gonna disrespect you. That's something that a lot of men and kids and people need to be teaching their babies. Hey, listen, I don't respect the gang. I don't respect y'all out there. Cause y'all ain't went to war with the real gang. Y'all ain't went to war with the real ops. So I don't respect you, but I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna give you the game, and you could take it as disrespect or you could take it as respectfully. And whatever one you choose to take, we can handle it on any level. You feel like it's disrespect, run that fade then. Run that fade then. We could run that fade, baby. Yeah, watch you get faded out. I'll fade you out, homie. Let me rephrase that. That's the one thing I always did respect about Cali. The word fade. I always thought it was gangster. I always thought it was grown man business. That if I have a disagreement with you and you have a disagreement with me, you know what? We can quite possibly run a head up fade. See, where I'm from, they call it shooting a fair one. We can have a fair one and we can rumble. And then after that, it could be what it's going to be. So I respect that. That's the only thing I respect about the Cali situation, running a fade. And listen, anybody on Back to Fig, T-Rail, Adam, AD, Adam 22, anybody, Brick Bait, I run a fade with any one of y'all and smoke your boots, homie. Well, see, Elijah, that's what it take. Why you think they were so pressed? Hold on real quick. Let me plug, see, cause hold on real quick. Let me plug up. But we gonna let me address that too, Elijah. I'm gonna address that for you. Cause you making some valid points. You making some valid points, you know. Even if you take out the police department, you know, you still got the government, you know what I'm saying, the other elites as well, other allies as well, right? And I respect that. But just we know we're gonna take it one step at a time. Remember the Black Panthers, right? They hadn't taken out the police department. They hadn't went to war. Really, like I'm talking, they hadn't done certain things quite yet. And even before, the police department and the government was afraid of them. So just the thought, just the image of black men with guns unifying with each other, the image is already powerful enough. And not just the image, but the believability. Like if they see when those pictures of Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton standing on those steps with those guns, right? It wasn't just that they had guns, but it was the believability. Like we believe these black men will go to war if we violate them. We believe these black men will go to war with us if we violate they American rights. If we violate them, you know, they will go to war with us. So that's why they had to plot the assassination. One by one, they violated, they infiltrated. They did all these things to the Black Panther movement until they got rid of them. Not because they had taken out the police or any allies, but because they were believable. And they stood on grown man business. And they meant what they said and they said what they meant. So one step at a time. First, it's the OGs saying, we gonna unify this shit. Hey, we not doing with the violence. We tired of this shit. It's over with. No more violence. That's the first step. The second step is actually doing it. Actually doing it mean that the status quo is going to change. Actually doing it mean that the percentage of violence in the streets is going to go down. So now the higher ups and the elites, all they got to do is look at the numbers and say, well, goddamn, we ain't had a gang shooting in 6 months. Now we a threat. Now we a threat. Now we a threat. Damn, we ain't had a gang shooting in 6 months. We ain't had a murder in 6 months. I'm riding down the street. I'm seeing 60s and Hoovers hanging out with each other, having cookouts, hanging out at the park. Now it's a problem, homie. So now once we unify, if the police feel like that's a problem and they start vandalizing Nipsey Hussle murals, they start doing X, Y, and Z, trying to cause confusion and deception within the ranks of the unity, now we gonna address the police. Hey, we know that's why I said I'm calling out all you gang members that's doing content. I'm calling out all you gang members. Now it's time to say, hey, man, we know that's y'all, homie. Y'all thought we was that dumb? Y'all thought we want war? Y'all thought we was just some dumb gang members, right? Well, we here to tell y'all, we know that was gangster police, the gangster cops, GC, the gangster cops did that to Nipsey Hussle mural. We know that wasn't the gangster Crips, and we letting y'all know that we know that. And if we catch one of y'all in the hood, your ass is grass. If we catch one of y'all smarking up, spray painting, doing whatever y'all doing, if we catch you, where all the young gang members that's shooting shit up? Where all the young dudes that's crashing out? Don't crash out on black people. Crash out on the real op. You got to blow in your pants? Well, blow at the boys in blue. Now, Elijah, now the problem, now it might be a war. Because now we not shooting at each other. We protecting the community. It's the Black Panthers all over again. Now it's the Black Panthers all over again. I'm not sure who the first person was, but when I did my due diligence, I seen OGs from the Rolling 60 Crips. I seen OGs from the Hoovers. I seen OGs from the Pop all over sitting down. Old niggas too. Because in LA, I gotta say this as well. One thing that I somewhat did in due respect is the hierarchy. In LA, they know that they got OGs. They know that they got old head niggas that started the Crips that's still alive. Old head niggas that was around in the beginning of this shit that's still alive. And if those OGs step up and say this is what it is, the youngsters all type follow like, yo, you know, the OG said it's a truce, whoop, 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 whoop. And they type follow it. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that as well. I said what I said, man, and I ain't backing off that. I'm standing on that. Every word of it. They killed Nipsey and they gave us Crip Matt. Word to Nip Hustle, man. Word to Nipsey, man. Shh. Broke my heart, dog.
We've been turning up all night. I got my family with me. But one thing we don't respect is how the LAPD came through and took our Brinks truck. Putting on for the city. We showing love. We raising the expectation of young niggas that come out the hood. And we don't understand why the police want to hate on that. But guess what? We're going to turn the negative into a positive. So the Brinks truck is back here all night. I got my family with me. But one thing we don't respect is how the LAPD came through and took our Brinks truck. Putting on for the city. We showing love. We raising the expectation of young niggas that come out the hood. And we don't understand why the police want to hate on that. But my family with me. But one thing we don't respect is how the LAPD came through and took our Brinks truck. Putting on for the city. We showing love. We raising the expectation of young niggas that come out the hood. And we don't understand why the police want to hate on that. But guess what? We're going to turn the negative into a positive. So the Brinks truck is back in LA. It's back in our possession. All-Star weekend, we turning up.
I saw on your Instagram too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, you got to know something, man. It was war going on in the streets. It was still a lot of death happening. But what Nipsey was doing, they nipped it in the bud. They knew another 5 years. It's always at the highest level, chess. So when they look at Nipsey Hussle, they say, he breaking it. He's scratching the surface right now with what he doing. Going to all the hoods. He got respect in 100 sets. Nipsey said this shit. But, you know, in 5 years, that nigga gonna be like Malcolm X. He gonna be like Martin Luther King. In 10 years, he gonna be unstoppable. We gotta get rid of him now. In 10 years, you not gonna have a job. In 5 years, you not gonna have a job because it's gonna be such low gang violence due to Nipsey Hussle, due to his rank, due to his word, due to the power behind the things that he's saying. You not gonna have a job as an LAPD officer. You not gonna have a job in San Quentin or one of these prisons because it ain't gonna be enough fucking inmates in there. It ain't gonna be enough gang violence on the street for us to give y'all a budget big enough for you to have a job, homie. We gonna have to start laying off half of the police station asses would have got laid off. But guess what? Guess what? You said that, right? Now the youngsters is out of control. Oh, it's back to business as usual. Dresky, I see you in the chat. G, Big Wrenches, I see you. Business as usual. Nipsey Hussle dead. We got Crip Matt talking 5-5 Crip. We got Brick Baby talking about a damn kill squad. So it's back to business as usual. Oh, not only do we got that, now we got the gang members sitting down with a Adam 22 head full of dog fur, talking about gang politics, talking about beefing. You got these dudes up there with Adam 22, they beefing. You got these black dudes, they up there with Adam 22, they beefing. You got these dudes pulling up to the studio trying to beef. Oh, it's a war. It's business as usual. Oh, not only that, it don't stop there. We got Adam 22 sitting Brick Baby and Crip Mac down with a homosexual Crip from Texas. Oh, they taking it to another level. I'm talking, did you see that video? Huh? Did you? Come on, man. Yo. Come on, man. I can't make this up, bro. Now we got the gangsters, the Brick Baby sitting down with gay men. Huh? 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 Okay. Oh, I want y'all to see something. I might have one. I might have something in my arsenal. I always got something in the arsenal. I might have something in there for you. Hold on. Let me see. Do I got something in there? I thought I did. Hold on real quick. Because Brick Baby, yeah, I might have something in there. Let me see. Brick Baby and old boy sat down with a homosexual Crip. Nipsey would have never went for that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't see it. Damn. I don't see it. Damn, I thought it was her. Damn, I don't see it.
Macron in France takes his
Shit right here.
Then we
my boy Sharp, the sharp one, you know what I'm saying? And the man of the hour, Mr. 55th Street himself. Chris Mack.
How you throw up your crib?
Man, this gonna be an interesting
This how I
one.
throw up my crib.
Yeah.
Oh, like no. That's how I throw up
my crib. Yeah, that's the
See, I'm already outdoing you.
Yeah.
That's the penitentiary
That's the
seat.
penitentiary seat. He say he been to the pen. We gonna get to it,
I haven't been to the pen. I've been to jail.
Yo, you been to jail. Oh, so you been to the county.
I've been to the county. I've been to a few counties.
Yeah. So look, man.
You ever been to LA County Jail?
Hell no.
Oh yeah, LA County Jail. LA, he don't want to go neither. Hold on though. Men's Central Jail is nothing but your homeboys in there. Like you know, some of them.
Can't make this shit up, bro. I'm trying to give y'all some games. You can't make this shit up. Hold on, I think I'm gonna do better. I think I can find something. You can't make this shit up. I'm gonna find something because I did a little something. Hold on. Here he is right here. Look at this. Hold up. Here it is right here. Look. This on the channel right here. Crip back and Brit Baby come out the closet. Don't believe these. This it right here. Hold on. We gonna have some fun. We gonna have some fun with this. This is my channel. You see it? Look.
GMB
What's this?
Always remember the Oracle. What is your perspective on everything that's going down with Brick Baby and C-Mac? I mean, what's your thoughts exactly on everything that's taking place with Brick Baby and C-Mac? And I gotta say, it is absolutely disgusting work, my G's. Watching Brick Baby and C-Mac interview a gang member that's openly Rainbow Coalition. Yeah, a fellow gang member, a Hoover that's openly LBG 123 ABC community. It is absolutely disgusting work, and I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, but somebody got to say something. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we going to speak on that. So you already know how we do over here at Grown Man Business TV, right? We're going to get into these clips, we're going to double back, and we're going to get deeper into these angles, my G. We're going to get into these clips, we're going to double back, and we're going to get deeper into these angles. Gang. It's already lit. We got Tony with us, man. Tony Rich. Will Rich. Yeah.
Also, it's a Subway sandwich. Like, how you throw up your crib?
Man, this gonna be an interesting
This how I throw up my crib.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Also, it's a Subway sandwich. Like, that's how I throw up
my crib. Yeah, that's the
I'm already outdoing you.
Yeah.
That's the penitentiary seat.
That's the penitentiary seat. He say he been to the penitentiary seat. That's the penitentiary seat. He say he been to the penitentiary seat. He say he been to the.
So it's a Subway sandwich. Like,
we gonna get to it.
I haven't been to the pen. I've been to jail.
Yo, you been to jail. Oh, so you been to the county?
I've been to the county. I've been to a few.
So Tony, where you from?
So I'm from Fort Worth, Murder Worth. I'm from Fort Worth, Murder Worth. I'm from Fort Worth, Murder Worth. We kill a lot of out there, Murder Worth.
Funky town.
Funky town, but we ain't funky. I got on deodorant. Also, it's a Subway sandwich. I'm from the south side of Fort Worth. I grew up in a small neighborhood called Morningside. That is the 5 Deuce area. So then you have the Hoover Landings when that is like a little bit down the street, like on Rosedale and stuff. And that's where I come from. So we do it a little different in Fort Worth. So you see I got on orange. So in Fort Worth, that's what they wear out here.
They wear out here. The Hoovers wear orange.
Okay.
The police ask you if you gay or not, are you gonna tell them yes or no?
They gonna be able to see I'm gay. So, in the jail in LA, they make all the gay people go to one side of the jail and all the straight people go. Why? Also, it's a Subway sandwich. 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 Like I said, 5 each or so. Oh, you got me this? Yeah, we got sandwiches. See, I respected already. You know what? No, but look.
A 6 inch or a foot long. 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 A 6 inch or a foot long.
Hey, listen. The nigga, yo. Hey, listen. This hey, yo. The nigga China Mac. I'ma end with this. They killed Nipsey Hussle when they gave us China Mac and Brick Baby. The nigga China Mac gave the homosexual man a Subway sandwich, right? Y'all could go watch this video for yourself. I get the whole video. This shit is crazy funny, right? When Crip Mac gave him the Subway sandwich, Brick Baby asked the homosexual man, do he want a 6-inch or a foot long? I can't make this shit up. Brick Baby, man, holla at me. You want to talk, we can talk, homie. You want to smoke, we can get smoke, whatever you want. But I got a problem. Yo, Brick Baby is a whole hoe. Look what Brick Baby asked this man. Watch this shit right here. Watch this.
See, I respected already. You know what? No, but look,
A 6-inch or a foot long. 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 A 6-inch or a foot long.
That's the Kill Squad man. That's the Kill Squad man. He on Adam 22 asking the hobo, do we want a 6-inch or a foot long? Brick Baby. Okay, one more time. We're gonna do it one time for the culture. This for the culture. This is grown man business TV. It don't matter. You can do what you want. Brick Baby is a hoe out here. Hoe.
See, I respected already. You know what? No, but look,
A 6-inch or a foot long. 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 A 6-inch or a foot long.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eye right there. Yeah, look at his eye right here. Look at Brick Baby eyes right there. Look how happy he is to be on set with that homosexual man. Look how happy he is to ask that homosexual man if he gonna get a 6-inch or a foot long. See? See? Look at his eyes. All right? So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Brick Baby, 9 times out of 10, Brick Baby is getting his back bricked up in Tampa Bay Buccaneer to his Buccaneers. Brick Baby, he done took wood to the back. He done had his back bucked. He done got high on them pills. It was a late night when he was high on that lean and he was popping all those pills. And him and his homies was in the back of the trap. They was out there on Rolling 60 Crip, 5 High Crip. And they was in the back and they was in the trap house and one of them got to touching and feeling and he was high and he just went down with it and he asked his homie this particular question right here. He asked his homie this.
Subway sandwich. Also, it's a Subway sandwich. Like I said, 5 each is on.
Oh, you got me this?
Yeah, we got sandwiches.
See, I respected already. You know what? No, but look,
A 6-inch or a foot long. 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 A 6-inch or a foot long.
Yo, take a bite of it. He'll take a bite of it. That's how we do it in the county jail, especially with different people from different sets. Like, you know, when you make the 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 Bruno Joy and take some of that Brick Baby.
I don't know if I'm gonna say it.
That nigga told Brick Baby to take a bite out of it. All right, I'm done, son. I'm done, B. I'm sorry. It's crazy, so I can't make this shit up, B. This video's on my video. I'm gonna play over top of y'all. It is what it is, B. The nigga asked the nigga told Brick Baby to take a bite out that motherfucker. He gave the whole nigga, he had a sandwich for him, a 6-inch or a foot long sandwich. He told Brick Baby to eat that motherfucker.
Yeah, we got sandwiches.
See, I respected already. You know what? No, but look,
A 6-inch or a foot long. 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 A 6-inch or a foot long.
Yo, take a bite of it. He'll take a bite of it. That's how we do it in the county jail. jail, especially with different people from different sets. Like, you know, when you make the sets, like
That nigga said he'd take a bite out of it. He said he'd take a bite out of it. He said that's how they do it in the county jail. Yo, I can't make this shit up, bro. Alright? Yeah, I only come here for the realest, the real, and I gotta keep it real. Brick, baby, I'll put hands and feet on you. You need to be disciplined, boy. The kill squad. You ain't killed nothing yet. You ain't killed nothing worth talking about. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. So look, man, big salute to the chat. We gonna go live later tonight. Make sure y'all like and y'all subscribe to the channel so y'all get the notifications. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to everybody that's tapped in. You already know how we giving it up. So you already know it's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You do know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man business. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man content at all times. You already know what it is. It's straight off the brick into the bottles. Yeah, it's straight off the brick into the bottle. Straight, raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. We giving you that game, that raw, uncut, no, straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight, pure, dope, my G. Dope! I'm leaning it big. Now I'm finna show leaning it big, nigga. Buck. Carbon, yeah, that's my shit. I might play that right now when I get off with y'all. So listen, man, you already know what time it is. You already know how we giving it up. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Listen, man, don't fall for the double cross. Always pay attention to the triple cross, and that's what the LAPD is doing. They lining y'all up for the triple cross. They got rid of Nipsey Hussle, and they gave us Crip back. They gave us Brick Baby. They gave us 2 homosexual gang members that'll sit down with a homosexual gang member, give him a Subway sandwich, and ask him out his own mouth, do you want it 6 inches or do you want it foot long? And then told him he'd take a bite out that motherfucking sub if you need him to, because that's what they do in the county jail out there in LA. They take bites out of Subway sandwiches for each other. Bro, I'm cleaning it, big. It is what it is. It'll be what it's gonna be. All In Alkaline Lifestyle. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to All In Alkaline Lifestyle. Make sure y'all hit the channel up. We running them numbers up. We approaching 3 million views on this channel. We approaching 25,000 subscribers, man. I'm proud of this. Organically. So yeah, we gonna have some more fun with this. Is what it is. It'll be what it's gonna be. Gang.